Hello friends, Orlando Torresia from FincasTorresia.com. Well, not all clients can always be accepted because sometimes they don't have the proper consent to carry out a property transaction, which in this case was a rental of a home. Well, what happened was that one of the heirs of a deceased person who owned half of a property, while the other half belonged to the brother. The brother who had died in another country. So, the heirs of one of the two brothers wanted to rent it out. In the case of joint ownership, it's a 50-50 split, there's no majority, so the majority cannot decide what to do with the use of the property. And in this case, on top of that, since the brother had passed away in another country and had unknown descendants, because the Spanish heirs have not been able to locate them, it makes it extremely complicated to obtain consent. So, we have not taken on this transaction because we need the consent of at least the majority. In the case of a joint estate, of an inheritance that hasn't been accepted by all the heirs, or 100% of the full ownership, if a person owns 100% of the full ownership, 50%, well then both parties with 50%, etc. This is very important, and it's very important both for tenants and for buyers, sellers, even estate agents, to verify the consent of the registered holder of 100% of the full ownership in order to transfer. Because, beware, shares are not transferred. Be careful with these things. It can be done, but it's extremely risky. And renting is the same. Be careful because someone might rent it. That person might see there's no consent. Even consider it fraud, and you end up with someone living in the flat. And it's going to be very, very difficult to evict them legally, because of the need to send notices, etc. So, it's extremely complicated, which is why we didn't take on that transaction. Sometimes you have to say no, like in this case, and any doubts you may have about consents. On WhatsApp 6930-23926, for a very small fee, via video call, we can help you and start looking at your case. Thank you very much and see you in future videos. God willing, thank you.